It's not the first time I saw an exhibition of Alphonse Mucha, so when I heard he was being shown in a town not far away, I thought it would be a great occasion to see him once again. You can tell he had a huge impact on me. I remember when I first saw his work, I wasn't even 20 years old. I saw his lithographs, some of his paintings. I don't remember exactly, but I told myself, that's it. This is going to be my style. And I wonder how many people thought the same. His images look like a perfect balance between knowledge, skill, and a certain simplicity. Academic painting seemed too complicated, and oils felt like an impossible medium to master. Not that I ever mastered them. He felt like the answer to everything. I don't want to say shortcut, but maybe you know what I mean. But of course that idea fades quickly because you can't fake being someone you're not, and that's not the point of making art in general. I was wondering, after all these years, do we, artists, still share the same feelings? Do we still see the world the same way, even if there are decades separating us? I thought about the first time he came to Paris. I always imagine how incredible that city must have been, especially from an artistic point of view. Was it like Instagram, but in real life? When you meet all these people, sometimes you're excited, sometimes you're jealous, sometimes you're angry about their success because their art doesn't seem that special to you. And then I thought, how must he have felt the first time, right before that famous New Year's Eve, when he got his first big commission? Was he afraid of doing it? The format he invented wasn't very popular at the time. Was he worried it would be a hit or a miss? And did he feel cheesy, depicting women with all these ornaments? He once said, "It was the beginning of my success, but also the beginning of my troubles." Because from then on, critics tried to box him in as the Art Nouveau guy, the poster artist. But Mucha didn't like that box. He said, art is eternal. There is no modern art or old art. He saw himself as a spiritual painter, not just a designer. I walked through the corridors, and while I loved the posters I saw, I kind of felt like I'd seen them way too many times. And despite being eager to see the originals, I didn't feel the collection as much as I felt his sketches. And I was wondering, the most asked question of our times, what was his process? But not from a critic's point of view, just the basics. What was he thinking when he made these choices? What motivated him to represent his thoughts in one way or another? Were they always serious, or did he sometimes just have fun? I was wondering, among all these women, were there pieces he loved more than others? And if so, why? And I saw his spiritual side. I was wondering how much he was thinking about home, about his native place. What was the moment when he decided that painting beautiful women wasn't enough? He gave up success to paint what mattered. He longed to create an ode to his country, to his people, to his roots. Was he ever tempted to go back? Back to the fame, the women in draped gowns, the applause. Did he ever think maybe beauty isn't enough? I know all these questions might seem trivial, but don't worry. I've read the books, I've listened to the critics. They say so much about his art, that it's visionary, technically masterful, deeply symbolic. They talk about his ability to merge beauty with meaning, how he elevated commercial art into something sacred. They call him a pioneer of visual language, a master of composition and ornament. But I wonder if they ever thought that under that highly celebrated figure was a simple artist. I thank him for not choosing fear, for mastering what he loved, even when it didn't feel like enough, for not performing the way others told him to, for reminding me that it's okay to accept the moment you're in right now. And that was Boldini. But that's a story for another time.